we go. Time for open mic radio. Take a load off, enjoy the show. This is open mic radio. That's right. It is Open Mic Radio, 4 o'clock Saturday afternoon. That's what the time means. Once again, we are with you until 6 o'clock. We're going to get things going this afternoon with one from our featured artist of the day. This is Steamboat Revival.
Are we live? Are we good to go? We got to wait for a video, dude.
Let's do that intro real quick. Yeah, let's do it.
KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM. All right, everybody, welcome to the program. It's 4 o'clock on Saturday afternoon, and lovely afternoon actually out there. Weather's nice, a little bit warm actually, but you know it's funny. You're bitching about it being too cold or too too warm, but actually it's awesome out there today, and yesterday was really nice. Tomorrow's gonna be nice, I think. So, anyway, welcome to the program. It's Open Mic Radio. We do this every Saturday afternoon from 4 o'clock until 6.
With the exception of the second Saturday
That's
of the
right.
month.
That's right. Second Saturday of the month, we do. We hand it off to Big Cat Matt, and we have a Rockabilly Corner. Great stuff
right.
from Big Cat Matt Deal every second Saturday of the month. But otherwise, we're here with you, me and Kurt. My name is Mike Hagan. Kind Kurt, of course, across from me here, playing some intro music and hanging out with us and chatting during the show.
Hello.
Our guests today actually are a couple of the guys from Steamboat Revival. We'll get with them in a second, but I want to say thank you to TK for grooving on the one mic from 2 o'clock until 4 o'clock, and of course Morgan with Motherland Jam from noon until 2, and starting things off this morning.
Always a good show.
Oh yeah, and from 9, I forget what's happening really early on Saturday morning. I think it's Elder Joseph Wilson doing the gospel show, which is actually an award-winning show, and then of course the Festival of the Pollo, the festival of the chicken from 9 o'clock until noon. Great Hispanic Mexican music coming from. Right here, downtown Columbia, KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM. We're streaming on the web at kopn.org. And, good to be with you. Check out the podcast if you haven't. That's at mikehagan.com, and you can find that also on the website at KOPN. Send me a note. We need live music. We've got some folks in the studio that are going to be playing some stuff for us today, but that's how we do it. If you don't get in touch with us and share your stuff with us, we can't share it with other people. So find a way to get in touch with me or Kurt and send us your stuff. And we'll find a way to get you here on the station and play some music for the rest of the gang. All right. Okay. So we will say hello to
Awesome.
Brad Snyder and Chris. I don't know what's your last name, Chris. Do you mind saying it on the air?
Chris Burke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grab those mics, you guys.
Cool.
And they are two of, I think, like 7 members in Steamboat Revival. It's a pretty big band, right?
We've got a lot of open members, but the
Yes.
main core is about 5 of us. So we've
Okay.
got bass, drums, guitar, keys, and then I play guitar and harmonica.
Okay.
Yeah.
So between a 5 and 7 piece band from the Kansas City area,
Yes.
right?
And we're probably doing some shows in Columbia though coming up. We're kind of branching out a little bit. We kind of got a booking manager now who was like, yeah, shoot, if you want to do Columbia shows. So I think we're planning on probably doing the Rose pretty soon, if not Cooper's Landing.
Awesome.
That
We
kind of
actually
stuff.
just got in touch with the guy that does the booking for Rose, so we
Yes.
should be there pretty soon.
Pat.
Yeah.
Jim Guthrie.
Oh, Jim. Okay, I thought maybe
yeah.
Pat K, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good for you. That's great. We need you guys back here in Columbia a little bit. I'm familiar
Yeah.
with Brad from back in the day. I've
Oh, way
known him
back.
since he was playing with some of his first projects, probably.
Blue Hearts Club, yeah.
And an awesome keyboard player back then, and I'm sure.
Thank you.
I'm sure he's still killing it. So I'm looking forward to hearing whatever you guys are going to do this afternoon.
Yeah.
Chris, a little bit about you though. What's your background?
Yeah, so came back from California about a year and a half ago.
Where are you from originally?
Well, I'm originally from Stillwell, Kansas, but I've been living out in California on and off for like 12 years.
All right.
But moved back. I took a pretty long break from music, and I just got back into it about a year ago, starting this whole group and everything. So,
Yeah. What's your music background? Are you self-taught? Are you traditionally
everything.
trained? Or?
So I was in choir for a long time. I self-taught myself the guitar. I picked that up when I was 21, and kind of just started writing songs, and it just flew out of me. So
All right.
I love it.
Yeah, it's fun.
What about family background music? You got it in the blood?
Oh yeah. So
They're all
yes, I
shaking
do.
hands.
So I'm actually adopted, and it was a crazy story. I was living out in Los Angeles, and my biological dad hit me up.
Wow.
Told me that my uncle lived in Los Angeles, so I should go meet him, and lo and behold, it's the guy from Puddle of Mud, the lead singer.
Yeah.
And I was just like, what? This is crazy. Are you serious?
That is incredible.
So
Yeah.
it definitely runs in our family.
Kansas
Wow.
City classic.
we got some brushes with greatness in the room. We used to hang out with Blind Melon and those guys, and
Oh, that's what's up.
Nice.
Stone Temple Pilots, and
Yep.
Meat Puppets and that crew back in the
dude.
back in the '90s. But well, that's okay. So you got a good pedigree. So now you're gonna have to prove it. So we're gonna have to play.
I guess so.
Play a song here maybe for us, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit more.
Excellent.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. It's Mike and Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, 89.5 on the FM dial. Once again, on the web, kopn.org. And hello to everyone out there. Got a bunch of little red dots on the map. That means we got lots of people listening out there. So,
Sweet.
also, the phone number is 573 443-8255 and 573-443-7380. If you got something on your mind, you want to say hi, or maybe there's something going on this evening or tomorrow that you want to share with us. There's a lot going on, actually. It's Earth Day tomorrow, and there's a lot of shows happening this afternoon and this evening.
All this weekend.
So Kurt and I are going to go through that stuff, maybe top of the hour around 5 o'clock. And Brad and Chris and Hunter is here with us as well. Hunter's just a friend of theirs who came with. But he's welcome to join us in the studio if he likes, Hunter. But anyway, lots of live music happening this afternoon and this evening, and we'll try to go over that this afternoon. You guys are welcome to stay around the whole show, obviously, and we'll just mix it up, okay?
Absolutely.
Okay, so Steamboat Revival. We got a little broken down version of the band this afternoon. Just a couple of them in the studio this afternoon.
Yep.
Brad and Chris, and they're gonna do one for us here.
You gonna do Motown?
Let me pull
Actually, they
up
just played
this real
Motown.
quick.
Yeah.
Actually, that'd kind of be cool to hear the hear the different version of it too, because the song that we played starting off the show is actually an older version of that song in which Brad actually wasn't.
I was not
performing.
playing keys yet. No.
So it might be maybe sometime during the show we'll hear the difference. But anyway, wow, that's interesting. It's got like a Stratocaster head on that acoustic.
This is Brad's mom's guitar. I'm driving his motorcycle back tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I couldn't bring up my guitar. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
It looks like a Taylor. It looks like one of those baby Taylors, but it has a different type of. The head's completely different there.
Yeah. It's strange. I love how it plays though. It's got
Who makes that guitar?
It's Fender.
It's a Fender.
It's a
I
Fender,
guess that makes sense with the way that the tuning keys are lined up.
I think it's a newer one. Did you just get a? I hope she got the capo.
No, it's fine. We're
Okay,
good.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
I'm an amateur guitarist, as you know, and I have to use a capo for certain things. I rarely do it all. I'm usually just standard tuning, and I'm just as simple as cowboy chord sort of stuff, right?
Oh heck yeah.
But there's a friend of mine who actually used to do a show. I think he still does a show here actually at the station, and he's a super technically skilled guitarist.
Oh yeah.
Like he's like really good, right? Pat, I'm talking about Pat.
Yeah.
Oh nice.
And he's just like Mr. I mean, he can transpose any key to anything else, right? So he's making fun of me one day years ago and told me this joke about as a guitar player joke. But he said, why did the guitar player put his capo on his dashboard?
Why is that?
So he can park in the handicap zone. I'm like, you dick.
Oh, that's really good.
Right?
That's funny as hell.
Anyway, all right. So guitar humor here at Open Mic Radio this afternoon.
Of course.
Once again, okay, a couple from Steamboat Revival here. We've got Chris and Brad, and they're gonna do it for us. What do you got in mind, Bradley?
Shoot, you want to do?
I'm gonna do the shipwreck one. So this one will go. You'll know it.
Oh yeah.
All right, here we go. Steamboat Revival, KOPN, Open Mic Radio.
Well, I'm going across the seven seas. I've been looking into David's old locker. Now I'm just rolling right across the old open waves and telling my baby, waiting for the stars to go ahead and drop that in. line or the cross on the stars. I've been looking for a while, my dear eyes. And I know where the treasure is going when you lost your starry night. Come on, baby, let's find.
Grab that mic, Kurt. Very, very nice.
Very
wow,
nice.
Awesome. I had no idea what to expect because I've only heard a couple of the old songs from your SoundCloud. And anyway, excellent stuff. Very cool vocals and great stuff on the guitar. And your keys are sounding great.
How recent is that one?
I just made that one actually about a week ago.
All right, there we go. That's as current as you can get.
I need
the
to
thing.
see if I can find
Nice.
a capo. There is one.
Okay, well, why you needing to park somewhere?
That was good.
I don't think we have one in here.
You know, I've been known to make it work with a pencil and 2 rubber bands if you need it.
But no, it'll be
Really
fine.
getting rough.
Yeah, no,
It'll all work out. It'll be good.
Yeah.
All right, once again, KOP in Columbia and Steamboat Revival in the studio with us this afternoon. A much bigger band if you see them live. And we're fortunate enough to have a couple of them here this afternoon now and playing some music for us in the studio. How did you guys meet, Brad? How did you and Chris meet?
That's a funny one. So there used to be a place in Kansas City called the Westport Saloon. And
I'm familiar, yeah.
oh, yes, recently closed.
Yeah.
Very sad. But they had an open jam every Tuesday. And that's how I met just about everybody I know now up in Kansas City, because I'd show up every Tuesday and just play, and I guess he wasn't even there, but he saw the live stream from the Westport Saloon.
It's funny. I was sick. And
Yeah.
I was at my warehouse just like watching the live stream, and
Yeah.
I see Brad playing, and I call one of our saxophone players, and I was like, Dugan, go.
One of our saxophones.
Yeah.
I was like, go get this guy's phone number, and he got his phone number, and then about a week later, we started playing and doing
Yeah.
shows, and just
I think
right
it
off
was
the bat.
Easy In, like 4 days later,
Yeah.
or something like that. Just came
the
up
Easy
and-
End. Call
yeah.
out to the Easy End.
The Easy
That place
End,
is
yeah.
amazing.
That's
It's a cool
cool.
little bar out in Strawberry Hill.
Right on.
Yeah.
KCK.
All right, and so, Brad, when did you went to KC, what, 2 years ago, 3 years
You know,
ago?
actually, I have not lived there yet, but I
So
do
you're
just-
still living here in Columbia?
Yep.
He's about to be my roommate.
about to be
on
his
the,
roommate on May 15th.
Middle of the month in
Yes.
All right. And Luca is in the band as well?
Yes. Yeah, and he
May.
he
So he'll
is
do
living
drums and saxophone, so he kind of switches off.
Right.
So there's a lot of different moving parts with our band.
there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. Well, he's a talented dude, too, for sure.
yeah.
I know
Oh,
that.
He's
yeah.
awesome.
So, and is he I'd ask him, but is he involved in other projects as
Bunch,
well?
yeah.
I thought he's doing
Oh,
all
yeah.
kinds of different stuff.
Junkyard
He's a busy boy.
Royalty,
Right.
Blackwater
with
you guys.
us, yeah. And
Right.
then, I'm trying to think. He's in what is it? The Latin Jazz Orchestra right now. They're out in Arizona
Wouldn't
doing.
surprise me.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Cool. All
I don't know
right.
how he keeps up.
Well, that's great, though, because we talk about it a lot, but collaboration and having different people
Oh, yeah.
playing all over.
Right.
I mean, that's what makes for a cool scene.
Different necks of the woods.
You know, so.
I mean, that's how I met pretty much everybody in this band was just through open jams, and then
Jams, yeah.
So you
Nate.
came back. So you came back from Cali without a band,
Yeah.
and really weren't. Had you decided to get back into music when you came back?
When I came back, I was like, I'm going back into music.
Okay.
COVID had just kind of shut down everything for me.
Yeah, and
I lost
everybody-
my job, the
Yeah.
coffee shop, and I was just like, I'm going back into music.
So where were you playing in Kansas City when you came back? These open jams?
Everywhere. So I did Knuckleheads, Westport Saloon. Where else did I go to?
Knucklehead's still going strong,
Oh
right?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Knuckleheads is awesome.
Right.
Love that spot.
Yeah, a lot of great
We're about to start
performances
playing
there.
there too. We should be there, I think, in July. Oh, nice.
There you
Damn.
go. I went and
the
searched for
capo.
one earlier, but I
Hey,
couldn't
here's the
find it.
capo.
Damn.
Shout out to Hunter, thank you.
Nice work. He's the de
what I
facto
thought I
roadie
had
this
one.
afternoon. So
I thought I had a capo in the other room, but I
yeah, I'm
was
surprised you
unable
don't
to
have
look.
one with you actually.
I think it's laying on my kitchen table, actually.
Yeah, this
There's,
guitar is actually kind of a little bit weird to play, but
A little bit.
yeah, I was gonna say I should have brought my guitar, but I'm driving the motorcycle back tomorrow, so
Facts. I should.
doesn't work.
I have a bigger guitar. I don't know. My mom might be coming back in a bit. I'll see.
Tight.
But yeah.
Damn.
Well.
Sick. It'll work for right now.
Sounds all right
It's
though.
a guitar. What? Yeah.
Oh yeah, we found it.
Yeah.
Nice work, Hunter. All right. What about? Okay, so I know Eli is playing with the John. No. Coyote Bill. band.
Yeah.
Saw them a couple of weeks ago. He's a very interesting style
Rock and
slide
blues.
Oh,
guitar.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Guy can really play the slide in a real interesting style. It's not sort of typical, but they killed it.
Oh, dude, yeah, no, Coyote Bill slays.
He was
I'll tell
actually
you.
the first person I met from one of the open jams at the saloon because he used to do the Coyote Bill's Tuesday open
Yep.
jams.
That
Oh,
was
he kind
actually-
of hosted it or whatever.
Yeah.
That was the jam that I met this dude. Yeah.
I love it. I love
You
it.
grab me a beer. Where that? Beer
Burn me up.
in the fridge.
Yep.
In the fridge.
I need a
Anything-
nice, refreshing
anything but the
cold
red
beer.
stripe.
Anything but the red stripe.
Yeah,
Don't you dare, Hunter.
that's.
Saving that for the reggae jam.
Speaking of the red stripe, coming up after this program, stick around. We got Ross Shumba and a reggae party coming
Dance
at
party.
you.
Nice.
6 o'clock until 8. The best in roots rock reggae right here on KOPN. And I'm telling you, Ross Shumba will rock it out for you for a couple hours between 6 and
heck
8.
yes.
And then stick around for Blues on Broadway, 8 to 11. The best in blues with Chris. Awesome stuff for the rest of the night. So
Excellent.
So stick around if you're not out seeing live music, which I
Which you
encourage
should
to
be right
do some
now.
of that too.
Oh, yeah.
We'll like I said, we'll talk a little bit further in the show about some of the things that are happening around town tonight and tomorrow. But for now, we got some live music in the studio with us, and we're going to play another one. You guys have plenty of material, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
So
Bunch.
let's just do another one, okay?
Right.
And
All right.
give me a little background though first. Tell me what you're going to play.
So this one's East Kentucky Blues. I wrote this actually when I worked for BNSF on the railroad, and I got fired because I
That's
drove.
Burlington Northern Santa Fe, by the
Yeah.
way. For those who've never
Yes.
been in the on the rail business, I used to move a lot of steel on the railroads.
That's
and-
what's up.
Yeah, I remember it back
Were
in
you
the day.
fired specifically for writing this song?
Yeah. So I was. Do you have a little opener?
That one's a twisty.
Oh, it's Twist Off.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
And my mom's bringing Voodoo Ranger as well. So yeah.
There we go. But yeah, so I was drinking in my work truck, early, well, not early, but late at night, and backed into a fire hydrant, and I got let go, and I kind of wrote that song about this.
Yeah.
All right, it's East Kentucky Blues, and we've got Steamboat Revival in
You're
the
in
studio
G?
this afternoon.
Yeah, I'm in normal. Yeah, so I'm in key of G.
Okay,
Yep.
open mic radio.
East Kentucky blues running through my veins. Each and every day I was just drinking on the moonshine. Come on, darling, baby, we'll gotta move on our love. Just like Bonnie and Clyde and robbing all the town. Come on, darling, down to my East Kentucky blues. Oh, railway through that old river now. Darling, for your gold, looking for another shot, shooting all the wells on the live long day, fighting all the trains, well, you know how. Come on, darling, babe, gotta get out of the way. Come on, darling, come on down to my blue. Rolling through it, Appalachian Trail's gonna find yourself some trouble now. on to your love. Well, it's so damn true. Life on this rail line, taking me back where once pride.
Thank you.
Very, very nice. That's East Kentucky Blues.
Kentucky Blues.
All right. Okay, so let's talk about songwriting then a little bit. It sounds like you do a lot of it.
Yeah,
He does a lot.
So I do mainly the foundation for the song, so I'll come up with all the lyricism, the structure, and then our lead guitar player Nate Wilkinson will do the arrangement for the band.
What's
And,
Nate's back story?
so he's from Los Angeles as well. He just moved back about 2 years ago, and I met
Did you meet him out
yeah.
in Los Angeles?
No, I met him at the open jams.
Oh, okay.
So, I literally met everybody at the open jams. It was like the best way to create a band.
Go to the
Blues
open jam.
jams and jazz jams because
Yeah.
you'll find the best musicians there.
That's
You
right.
know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I wish there was more open stage jam nights around here in Columbia. There used to be quite a bit of that.
None. It's so sad.
But they're just kind of. COVID screwed everything up so
yeah.
badly, and it's hard to re-engage after that because people have got into a new mode. They're like, okay, we're doing something different now. So we're not going to do whatever it might be afterwards. But
Well, we
man,
got open mic radio, and if I could be
Well,
so bold,
you
I'd
guys do have open mic radio. It's pretty.
if I could be so bold, I'd
You know-
love to offer up your house, Mike, as a place for an
and
open mic.
it's kind of a red herring of a name for this show. I call it
nice
open
little
mic radio
fire
because it's me, open mic. But I mean, it's not like anybody can just walk in here and play anytime they want. I mean, actually, you could. I mean,
Well, that's
I kind
what
of
we've been
encourage
telling
to
people for
do
the
that.
last few months. So
Right.
I hope they can.
Well, I mean, usually we schedule guests and then they come in. But of course, on the days when we don't have somebody scheduled, obviously the doors are open. I'd love to have somebody just come up here, and we've had spoken word stuff up here in the
Yeah,
afternoon.
raw
Come up and
poetry,
just
yeah.
do poetry or come up and play a song
Well.
or something. So certainly we encourage that, and it's good. It's good to spread the good music around, right?
But that is a good way to meet people.
But that's
Go to
awesome.
the
So,
open mics. Yep.
Kansas City really has a pretty vibrant
It's a very
live scene, I
interesting,
guess.
music scene. So like we're an original band. I had to fight for us to get into a bunch of different venues. So I had to be like, yeah, well, we play covers. And
Yep.
then go play our originals, and they'd be like, "Man, what is this?" I'm like,
Oh, it's some.
"It's our originals." You know, like and they usually be like, "We only want covers." I'm like, "It's not how I operate," but
Yeah.
it worked
that's
out.
weird.
That's
So-
usually because of ignorance, and
Yep.
a lot of times they'll open their eyes and say, "Oh, that was actually awesome."
Right.
And I mean, if you can throw a few covers in, and I'm
Oh,
sure
I do.
you,
So we'll
sure
do.
you guys do.
We'll do like
you know?
70% originals and then 30%.
Yeah,
covers in there.
Yeah.
Whatever
People
the
tend to
crowd, whatever the
gravitate to what
crowd
they know.
needs to get them, give them a
yeah.
ride.
Rawhide.
Yeah.
Rawhide for the good old Blues Brothers boys.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right. So you mentioned your lead guitar player. Then you've got a bass player and a drummer. And is Luca part of that core five, or is he sort of one of the
kind of
the additional guys?
Whenever we need kind of a person to come in and fill in for drums, Luke will do that for us.
Right.
And if we want to add on saxophone, he'll do that.
Right.
Depending on the pay for
So
the show.
who's your standard drummer though?
Lawan. Yep.
Luan Goodwin.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a beast.
So he's right now out in Los Angeles for 2 months playing with Sofia Valdez.
Who is she of note?
Pop star.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Right on.
like indie pop star. I
Yeah,
feel
indie
like.
pop.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, I'm not familiar, but that's not surprising. But
I wasn't familiar too, and I looked it
Yeah.
up. I was like, "Whoa, that's a pretty big band
Yeah.
you're playing for there.
Yeah.
Come back to us, please."
Yeah, seriously.
that's cool. All right, and then you've got a bass player as well.
Yep.
Yes.
John Davenport. He's
John
awesome,
Davenport.
man.
Junior.
Yep. And all these guys also played. Luan and John, they play in the same church group. Nate almost joined on that one as well.
Right.
Funny story on that one. Can't dive into it, but
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
good.
All right. Well, it sounds like you got a good bunch of guys together.
It is.
fun.
It's nice.
How-
I mean, we're pretty much family at this point. It's
At this point, yeah.
pretty hilarious actually. It's like this band would not work without the insanity of all of us. So.
Yeah, everybody's pretty eclectic.
When did you actually start playing together as a band? Has it been together for a year, 6 months? What?
I'd say 8 months with the core group now.
Yeah.
I feel like.
All
So I mean, we've gone through so much. We're actually thinking about making like a indie movie,
Oh yeah,
the starting of Steamboat, just because of how much
dude. Yeah. If only we had
crazy
the
stuff
warehouse
has
still,
happened
dude.
in our band.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
We used to all just hang out at a warehouse like all day, and it was like an old like a dairy warehouse.
Yeah, these two old guys owned
yeah.
it, and I was renting it out for like $300 a month.
Yeah,
I
it
had
was-
like a
There's a band name right there, the Dairy Warehouse.
Oh yeah, the dairy warehouse. Yeah.
But then a new owner came in, and she
Screwed
did
everything
not
up.
like us and kicked me out.
I've been there. Trust me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean you don't like me?
Right?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I'm so
Come
easy
on.
to like.
Man.
In
Yeah.
the meantime, I've destroyed this guy's house. I did that one time. But anyway, okay. Well, more music.
Absolutely.
All right.
Got it.
Yeah. Kurt,
Yes, sir. Yeah.
and me should have a beer.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Don't tell anyone.
Don't
All right.
tell anybody.
It's Open Mic Radio. And yeah, we're having a good time this afternoon. Saturday, the 23rd of April. Man, the time flies. Lovely spring afternoon. We got Steamboat Revival.
see?
About 40% of the band with us this afternoon. And
Let's hear some live music while we crack open that beer.
let's do it.
Nice.
Steamboat Revival, KOPN, Open Mic Radio.
Sweet.
Let me get this thing situated.
So this one, we just released this single. Actually, it's "Fire on the Hill." Did you guys already play that one?
No, but I've got it. I think I found that on online on one of your online.
Don't do the
pages.
SoundCloud one.
Okay.
I forgot about the SoundCloud
Okay.
stuff.
Now there's probably one on your Spotify, but I'm not supposed to play from Spotify. But I've got an MP3 that I can play that I own.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. Awesome. But yeah, this one's called "Fire on the Hill."
All right. Cool.
Fire fire as the embers grow. Yeah, well, yeah, the valley of old. And I'm still just holding on to your heart. Fill my pockets, silver and gold. Well, until this old town goes, and I'm running well through the fire, holding on to everything like you gone said you did. Go on ahead on that desert road. You're smiling, you see her eyes. And I know what I've been looking for in your book. Years down further on to the road. Fill my pockets, silver and gold. Oh, until where's old town goes, and I'm running on the silver canyon, holding on to everything like you gone said you did.
Yeah. Woo! Fantastic. Great stuff, you guys.
I feel like I'm just going to church, Mike.
Man, I'm telling you, no, it's excellent. I love it. You know, I'm always trying to compare. It's impossible for me not to say, okay, he sounds kind of like this guy, or she kind of reminds me of that, or whatever. The best compliment that I could give a keyboard player would be that I hear Ray Manzarek.
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yep.
Oh, thank you.
My favorite of all time, The Doors, and Brad certainly got some Manzarek there.
Thank you.
I mean, I hear it a lot of time when you play, but it's awesome. Now with Chris, it's a lot harder for me. I can't say he reminds me of this, that, or the other thing.
I can sound extremely like Jim Morrison from The Doors if I want to. Yeah. We love covering Doors.
You got to put the
songs.
glasses on though first, then it works.
Then it happens.
Right.
You know? That's what people say to you. I got the beard and now the hair, and they're like, look like the washed up version of Jim Morrison.
Yeah,
like,
went right toward the end of the
dang it.
road there. I tell you what, he was amazing. One of the real rock stars of all time. Not a wannabe and not a faker. He was absolutely for real. So, anyway, okay. So
when did you start playing, Brad?
shit
Well, I started when I was like 4, I think.
in the
Really?
Yeah, just fresh out the womb.
He showed me a song the other day that his dad recorded when he was like 3, and I'm like, what?
Oh yeah.
Are you Prodigy?
I have a little clip up called "Construction Kid" of me singing,
Construction
and
It was like Bob the Builder in the background.
Oh yeah,
you
oh
know,
yeah,
so-
oh yeah. Yeah, no, that was exactly my inspiration for that. And
Have you had any classically, like, have you been classically trained?
You know,
in
I'll
any
say,
way or
I
I
anything
think
like
Brad's
that,
had
lesson or
some
whatever,
pretty
just
serious training, actually.
I had a really good piano teacher growing up, Sutu Forte, and she really just kind of let me do my own thing. Which
She's
is
a
really
wild.
nice.
She's a wild one.
Oh, she's wild, yeah.
Yeah, but she can play, and
Oh, yeah.
and she's probably a hell of a lot of fun to learn with.
Oh, 100%. And it's 100% like she's like, yeah, just I'm gonna teach you how to teach yourself. It's kind of like what happened, and that was what I needed, and it was perfect.
Wow, that's great.
I
I wish there were more
It's always
teachers
great
like
to have
that.
somebody
Oh,
to
yeah.
inspire you to go, you know,
Exactly,
that inspires you just to
exactly.
continue. And
Well, and yeah, she'd let me do all the, like, I would come in and I'd be like, yeah, there's a song I really want to learn, and she's like, well, here, I'll play it, and then you can watch me, and maybe you can pick it up, and that's just kind of how she does it. And it was really, really, really beneficial.
I'm sure everyone in this room knows more than one person who had piano lessons as a kid and hated it because it
Yeah.
was
That's me.
right.
I mean, she also
You know,
is trying to teach me,
right.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. So it's cool to hear a story about a piano teacher that has a little bit of a different.
I'll say it's hard
different
not
approach.
to like Sutu. She's cool.
We should keep it going here and play another song, and then we're getting close to the top of the hour, so we'll play another one or two, and then we'll talk about some things that are happening around town. And by the way,
Things are happening.
443-8255, 443-8255, 443-7380 if you want to call and say hi. Chris and Brad and Hunter with Steamboat Revival with
Steamboat
us
Revival.
sir.
in
all
the
the way
studio this
from
afternoon.
west side of the state.
Yep.
Kansas City, Missouri,
Good old
via
Kansas City.
California.
We're all kind of musty in here because we just drove from Kansas City straight to.
All right, here we go. Once again, what are you going to play for us, Brad?
Shoot. What are we doing? You want to do? We can do Motown.
Let's do Guinevere. This one's new. It's
Okay,
new.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you want to go grand piano on it?
You got it.
Tight.
I love hearing new music. So new music from Steamboat Revival. Appreciate that, you guys. Let's hear it. It's Open Mic Radio, KOPN.
Wash away down in the castle. Where you going? I've been looking in to the flames on the hall. Tell where I'm supposed to be. Rising light, the Appalachian light.
Another nice one there. I think that's a debut. I'm not sure. I'm certain.
Oh, yeah.
I'm certain no one's heard that one on the radio.
Yeah.
Right?
I've never heard it before.
I actually made that one in Green Valley the other day. I was sitting around a
that's
bonfire
good.
with my friends and made that song.
I love it. I love it. Very, very nice. And that one is called Guinevere.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, Chris, and pull that mic a little bit closer, or just angle it up toward you. There you go. That's better.
There we go. Checking 1, 2.
There we go.
My standard checking at the bar.
Similance.
Oh, yeah.
Similance.
Syphilis.
All right, I've got Brad and Chris and Kurt with us this afternoon in the studio. Hunter's joined us. A couple dudes from Kansas City come down to Columbia to play some music for us and hang out for the afternoon. So appreciate you guys making the drive and coming down. I know it's
Absolutely.
a lot going on. So
Yeah, we both
Appreciate
actually
you for
had
having us.
shows last night.
Yep.
So we were up pretty late last night.
separate
Separate
performances.
Well,
so who were you performing?
I double booked on
Okay.
accident. So then I had our group split up, and it was me and Nate at Tool Shed, and then they were over
Tool
at Jerry's.
Shed.
Yep.
Is that a gay bar?
What? Yes. Yeah, it wasn't too good of a show for us, but they crushed it over at Jerry's Bait Shop.
Jerry's
so.
Bait Shop.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
They, I guess, yeah, no. So I played with these 3 guys I've never met before last night.
Really?
Actually, Eli, I know Eli, but there's 2 others that I'd heard about, and I was like, man, I gotta assemble a band because
Is
I
it
thought it was
different
gonna
Eli
be
or is it Eli Marshall?
Eli Marshall. Yeah, he played bass with us last night.
And what,
He's a
so-
funky guy.
Funky dude. Yeah.
Tell you what, he can play the bass guitar.
He can,
For
yeah.
sure.
Oh yeah, but no. So I hit up Eli, and then
Very cool.
my friend Ace, my friend Jade, and they came out, and we had to do a 4-hour set. It was very scary.
Holy smokes! Is that an outdoor show or an indoor show? Or
It's indoor. It's kind of like
What's the venue? What's Jerry's Bait Shop? I've never been there.
It's one of the older bars around Kansas City. It's in Lenexa. It's like very much like you walk in. It looks like you're walking into the Old West.
Really?
It's kind of cool, yeah. But
Right on.
great pizza, great beer, great people. Yeah, no, we pulled it together.
Very good. That's awesome. You know, it takes a lot of balls to just do stuff like that. I don't think people realize how hard it is to just, to go perform with someone you never even played with, really.
Magic tricks.
It's like,
Magic tricks, yes.
Magic tricks.
I'm sure there are some tricks that you do.
I'll tell you, it pushes you as a musician, and that is how you learn. Like, for real. Like,
Right.
shit like that, man. Like,
Yeah, unbelievable. All right, cool. We are 4:56 now on the 23rd of April. Open Mic Radio,
Yeah.
KOPN Columbia. Great day this afternoon. Great day this afternoon. Great afternoon today.
This day.
And hope you all enjoyed it out there. Give us a call, 443-8255, 443-7380. If you've got something to share. And if you had some fun last night, I'd like to hear what was happening last night. I really have no idea. Kurt, were you out and about last night?
I was out and about, but I wasn't really.
You were working probably.
I was, yeah.
Huh?
I wasn't participating in any of the
There's
festivities.
It's a big weekend for Mizzou. It's like Mother's Weekend or Family Weekend or
Is it
something.
Mother's Day coming up soon?
I think it must be
In
May.
May.
Yeah, it's
May.
early
May,
May.
yeah.
Yeah, don't forget
I'm
that
not
one.
that bad of a son.
Don't forget that one. Yeah, that's one that we
I
need to
am.
remember.
Yeah, there have been a lot of moms out and about town
I
this
forgot.
weekend here.
I forgot a lot of Father's Day, but I never forgot my Mother's Days. Those
Yeah.
those ones you got to.
And if you haven't in a while, call your mom right now.
Yeah,
If you can,
yeah.
do it.
All right, so let's do one more song, and then we'll go top of the hour, and we'll talk about some of the shows coming around
cool.
in the next couple of days. All right.
Motown?
Motown.
All right. We've got Chris and Brad from Steamboat Revival, and they are a 5-piece typically out of Kansas City. They sometimes have as many as 7 members. Who knows? They just
had
mix it
11
up.
at one point.
They've had so
We
it's
actually,
like-
yeah, we did a
it's like
jazz festival once where we had like 10 people up on the stage.
Steamboat Revival Parliament funk style
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
or something, right? Anyway, all right, cool. So anyway, they're going to play some songs for us this afternoon. They've already put a few down, and we're going to have a few more. But we'll see what they've got for us. What do you got in mind, Bradley?
This one's the Motown Funk Around the City.
All right, so yeah, Motown Funk.
Motown Funk.
All right, you listen to it here. Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia.
crystals in our heart. Darling, don't you wanna go where days go? Holding on to the city's keys. Gotta go unlock its mysteries. Come on, baby, let's go around. We're just sitting on in the bay. It's blue ocean hours, yeah, on the Motown ground. Yeah, V-Town, yeah, on the Motown round. Oh, did my will, so on the riverside. And I can't have a silly old wild. You're just looking so dang devout. where I was wandering up and down. Oh, and flew in on the blue moon. Can I have a sip of your wine? Looking so damn divine, yeah.
Yeah. Very nice. Once again, Steamboat Revival in the studio with us this afternoon. Can't wait to hear the whole band. I got to come and check you guys out sometime when the whole band's out playing live. And we talked about a little bit early in the show. We got to get you here and see you play in Columbia. That's happening apparently sometime
You
soon.
two really play and feed off of each other
Really play well together.
Really well. I mean,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like.
hold up.
I am.
Well, honestly,
I
for
am
Once you see the
definitely
full
enjoying
band,
getting to watch this.
It's crazy because we all feed
Nate
off
is
each other.
well, for a band, for guys that haven't been playing that long together either, I think it's actually pretty impressive. So,
Yeah.
all right, cool.
Thank you.
So, it's about 17:05. That's military time for 5:05 in the afternoon. If you ever work for the .gov, trust me, once that sticks in your craw, you can't get rid of it. So, anyway, it's the 23rd of
Where's the
April,
crawl located exactly, Mike?
just below the larynx.
Yeah, I thought it was somewhere around there.
Yeah. All right, Kurt, what do we got happening around town this afternoon or this evening? Let's start with Cooper's because I think something's happening there right
Well,
now,
yeah,
right?
and I think like with it being around Earth Day, and we just had 420. It's only proper that we would acknowledge that by going chronologically
Okay.
as we go through these.
All right, sounds good.
The first one, if you can catch it right now, head there. Make sure you tune your dial to 89.5 FM on the way there. Cooper's Landing. We got our friends Mercer and Johnson starting at 6 o'clock. Actually,
Someone's playing right now. Though, at Cooper's.
well, they might be, but Sarah and Mike, I think, are just finishing up. They
Sarah
were
and
from
Mark.
or Sarah and Mark.
Oh yeah, it was supposed to go till 5.
Till 5. You know.
All right, I got you.
But you might be able to catch an encore if you're close by.
You never know. Okay.
You never know.
But Mercer and Johnson, awesome. Great sort of rockabilly bluegrass.
Americana, like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how
well,
you
anyway,
wanna-
Brock was here with us last weekend, as
He
a matter
was,
of
yeah.
fact. Brock Johnson came down here with Casey from Waves, the cider or seltzer place, whatever it is, and actually talked about this show that's going to happen in just about an hour down there at Cooper's Landing. So, once again, Mercer and Johnson, 6 o'clock until 9.
Yes, that's today. And then tomorrow we've got Pat K.
Nice.
At Cooper's Landing.
All right. Pat K, of course, of K Brothers fame, and also does a lot of work down there for the Blue Note and for Rose. Plays with the Bernie sisters a lot.
Yep.
Right. All right. That's Cooper. So that's today and tomorrow.
Today and tomorrow. And,
All right,
and then
where are we going to go next?
Next we're going, let's travel on over to our friends at the Rose
Music Hall. Okay.
Today is the Mid-Mo Rock Collective, which is featuring
That's got
Fort Moose Plural,
Yeah.
Native State,
the cowboy guy.
Last American Cowboy.
Last American
Apparently
Cowboy.
he's the last.
Yes.
That's a shame.
And Lifeline.
Kind of like the Buffalo. The Buffalo are coming back down here. The Bison, what?
They deserve to.
As well.
They took a pretty hard hit.
They taste good, I know that. And under the right conditions,
Yes.
that is. You don't want to eat that raw. Right?
All right, so
anyway, and then Lifeline, and that's at 7 o'clock is the doors, 8 o'clock on that show.
All right, so that's Rose Music Hall tonight, Moose Plural, Native State, Last American Cowboy, and Lifeline.
That is correct.
What's happening tomorrow? Oh, no, nothing at Rose tomorrow.
And then at the Blue Note, if we go up the street, to
Right.
9th Street, we got the Cadillac 3.
Cadillac
with special
3.
guest Stephen Wilson Jr. I believe that's
country type stuff, right?
Yeah, country with a
Little Rock Edge or something, I think.
Yeah, I would say. I don't want to call it new country because that's, I don't know. I don't
kind of
like
an
that
insult.
thing. And that's really not really what they play at all.
Right.
Yeah,
All right.
I mean, they're a good country band.
Cool. All right,
So
Cadillac
get down
3.
there. Cadillac 3. And that's at, doors are at 7 and 8 at that as well.
All right.
And then what
Now
else
where?
we got? Let's go to the dive bar.
I like the dive bar.
I do too. I actually was there a week ago, and I got to there was no one playing at the time I was there, but I got to check out the new stage and everything on the
Outside.
patio outside.
Oh, yeah, that's so sweet.
And tonight would be perfect to go
Right.
be outside. I mean, they've even got a little bit of a fence to keep you away from these, like, 82-mile-an-hour winds that are happening out here, or whatever it is.
My
It's
kid's
about to
playing
work
soccer
away.
in Kansas City today, and they said it was almost impossible to play because he couldn't even control the ball at all.
Well, it depends on which way you're kicking. If you're going the right way, you can kick it a country mile, man.
What if it's a crosswind? Then it really is
yeah, and then, play
All right.
sideways. That's how I do everything, anyways.
All right, so tonight.
So anyway, at the dive bar
at dive
tonight,
bar,
we
what's
got
happening?
the Ruby Lane Band from 8 to 11.
They're excellent.
And
we
they'll
need to
be
get
out
them
there.
on this program. I need to actually make an effort to do that. I keep hoping that they'll call me, but they don't. You know, it's like waiting for a girl to call you that's never going to.
They
But
probably only have a landline.
Ruby Lane.
That's what I'm-
They actually played. You mentioned 420. Well, actually, on the 19th, they actually played an evening show. There was like a mid-mo. Oh, shout out to my friend Cody, by the way. The Mid-Mo Cannabis Expo that happened down at the Knights of Columbus here in Columbia on the 19th and the 20th. Very well attended and very well. They did a really nice job. It was they pulled it off. And I want to congratulate our buddy Cody because he won first prize for best edible.
Nice.
He made a cannabis infused creme brulee.
Oh.
And I'm telling
That
you,
sounds
it
involved.
was the bomb. And he sold a whole bunch of them. And anyway, he won the prize for that. So that was cool. But anyway, that was a pretty cool little event out there. And for those of you who are into that scene, I'm sure that it was fun.
Well, Cody, if you're listening and you got a few left over, you still got time to run down here and drop a few off for us to taste.
He listens every week, but I think he's working. He's one of the butchers down at Schnucks or something. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
Some filet mignon.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah, run me a couple of those over too.
Yeah, since you're on your way down here with that creme brulee, let's start it off with a nice steak, all right?
Oh yeah.
And how about a bottle of California Zin? All right, all right. It's okay. What did we say at the dive bar tonight? Did we?
Yeah, Ruby Lane Band.
Oh, did we?
That's
All right.
Ruby
yeah.
Lane is awesome.
Yeah.
Short-term memory loss.
Adam
Okay,
Forrest,
so
you're
I
the
tell them
best.
to
You're
get a
listening.
hold of us. Like,
yes, excellent band, and I want to get them here on the program.
but they're from 8 to 11 tonight.
Okay,
At the dive
at the
bar.
dive bar. They'll probably be outside on the patio, and
I would think
that's
so.
pretty cool
with
out there.
weather
now.
like this.
Ruby Lane has been everywhere recently.
Yeah, they're
Everywhere.
solid.
They were at the Expo.
Really?
Yeah, the other
Oh,
day.
that's what. Yeah, in the 19th.
Oh,
yeah.
Yep.
All right, so let's. So
that's what I've got on the. Oh, I know.
What else?
Well, we're
East
getting
Side Tavern
Well,
karaoke night,
okay.
which is actually kind of. There's actually.
They do have bands there from time
Prob-
to time, but it's hard to find out like who's actually playing
Right,
for me.
but also these guys are talking about the best way to put a band together is to go to the open mics and go to the places where the jams are,
Very
like the
true.
blues and the jazz jams. But once in a while, you'll find a great singer at a karaoke bar.
Yeah. Yes, you will.
And I actually,
Yeah.
you know the band Fumes that we've entertained here on the program. So Lou Nevins, who's a longtime musician around Columbia here, fantastic. Oh, by the way, Will Reeves has finished a project. Normally, Will is working on everybody else's project, but he's also the maestro. He does his own work, and he's very good. And he has, I think it's an EP. I think it's 5 or 6 songs that he released recently, and we're going to have Will on the show at the end of May. I'm really excited
Nice.
about that. But anyway,
Karaoke.
Lou Nevins
Yep.
discovered Stella Peters
At the karaoke?
at the karaoke
Well, there
show.
you go.
And Stella can freaking sing. Oh my gosh, she's amazing.
Well,
Right? So,
all
anyway,
right.
okay, so that's
so
what's
then let's
happening
move
around
on to
town, I
tomorrow.
guess.
That's tonight.
What-
All that is tonight.
all
You can
that's
get on
tonight.
tonight.
Okay, let's have
Let's
another
get it-
song, and then we'll come back, and then we'll do
And
what's
then we'll
happening
tell them about tomorrow?
Let's
All
do
right.
that. These guys got plenty of material. Let's do some more.
We got a lot.
All right?
True.
What's the oldest song that you've written, Chris, that you still perform, that you enjoy performing?
Motown, right?
No, that would be Stained for Gold, I believe. But I can't pull that one out.
No,
right now.
just I'm not asking you to play it. I'm just curious, But is it an old one, like something you wrote
Mike
years
likes
ago?
the Stumpers.
Yeah, this was my first song. That was like 8
Really?
years ago.
Wow.
Mason Dixon.
All right.
Mason Dixon's actually like 4 years old.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's one you sent me. Is that right?
Yeah.
And I also have Fire on
Yeah, Fire on the Hill.
Okay. So just so we know, I'm going to save Fire on the Hill, the recorded version,
Nice.
to close the program out because we've got to make a little switch here at the end of the show to
Sweet.
get the other guy in here.
Cool.
So that'll give us a few minutes to make our
Reggae party.
exit for the
Reggae
reggae
party.
party.
Reggae party
So
at
don't
6.
play that one live. We'll save that one for
Absolutely.
for the end of the show. Okay. All right. So once again, this is Brad and Chris from Steamboat Revival playing something. I don't know. What are you going to do?
This one's Mason Dixon line.
Very good.
Yep.
With my honey, yeah, he's gone down the drain. Started drinking whiskey, well, yeah, till my mom gone insane. Come on, darling, baby, well, let's go get ourselves some rain. Catch me a train, yeah, we're on the Mason Dixon line. Cool water flows in that moonshine, running well high. Come on, baby, darling, well, don't tell me if a man born with a heavy load. Yeah, catch me a train with down on the Mason Dixon line. Cool water flows in that moonshine running high. Come on, baby, darling, well, don't tell me if a man born with a heavy load. Catch me a train with you on the Mason Dixon line. Cool water flows in that moonshine, just running on real high. Don't tell me of a man born with a heavy damn load. All right, Brad, finish it out.
Yeah. Woo! Holy smokes. I bet you that one is just a rocker when you guys got the band.
Oh, it's pretty
I mean,
fun.
that's incredible here in the studio.
Everybody always
But-
gets up and just starts dancing and going crazy, and I'm like, I can't wait for like just a huge bar brawl to happen during that one. That's what I want to see. I just want to see, just somebody throw a glass and be like, let's go.
Well, I can see it happening with that one. That is a rocking tune. Very cool. All right, when did that one come along?
So I wrote that one. That was like 5 years ago, out in Colorado. So I had my steamboat before out in Colorado when I lived out there. So I was out in Netherland, Boulder, Denver.
Yeah. I
all
lived
over
in
the
Denver for
place.
years and hung out in Boulder Canyon area.
That
up
was
there,
like
and-
that was my real first stomping grounds of actually trying to create a band and everything. And I wrote a bunch of music while I was out there. So
Are you familiar with Big Ed Todd, the Monsters? They were. I mean,
They're
they're
from out of Colorado.
Yeah, they were a Boulder band, but I mean, they made their big
were
money
big in the
in
90s.
late '80s and the '90s.
90s, yeah.
But Todd still plays a lot, but now he's more into the blues scene. But they were
Not as big of a head anymore.
I was gonna say, I wish I would have brought my harmonica.
He still has an enormous head. Hey,
It was huge. Oh my
I
God.
remember he was on Letterman, and the first time, and we were friends with those guys. That's the only reason why I bring it up. And I remember when Big Head Todd and the Monsters actually made it on the David Letterman show, and Letterman introduced him, and said, from their new record, blah blah blah, Sister Sweetly, this is Big Head Todd and the Monsters, and he said, and by the way, he has an enormous head. He really doesn't, but I don't know.
I've got a big head. I know that. My head's huge.
Well, you got a brain for writing songs. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
So. Okay, let's do Earth Day, and then we'll come back and we'll talk a little. I want to talk about whistling. Don't let me forget.
It's harmonica and whistling.
So you play the harp.
I forgot to bring my harmonica.
Well,
this morning was rough for me.
I get it. But you would play normally with guitar and wear the little.
I've got the headband.
The headset.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Earth Day.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
2022 Columbia Area Earth Day Festival. With music starts at 12 with the Grant Elementary Choir, so you gotta get there early for that.
That must be the school choir, right?
That is, yes.
Grant Elementary School.
Yep.
All right.
Starts
cool.
at 12, and then at 1 o'clock we got Dance Art Studio.
Hey, that's our friends Marissa and Maggie and Marie.
Yeah.
Dance Arts.
That's right.
Right. What are they doing there?
Well, I guess
they're dancing.
I'm saying they're dancing. That's what I'm going to get. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, there might be some dancing.
Okay,
involved.
Dance Arts at 1.
So that's at 1. Yep, and then at 2 o'clock we got Bree Herrick.
Who's that?
Bree Herrick.
Okay.
and then at 12 or 2:50.
I think she's a young female singer. I think she's really good. Actually.
I believe I'm not that familiar with Bree.
I think. Missouri High Steppers, that's Dance Arts again.
Exactly, yes. Which I know Marissa, you were talking about, she is very excited about that, she told me.
Okay, so that's at 2...
And that's at 2:50 for
2:50.
Yeah, 2:50 to 3:10. It's like a 20-minute,
Okay.
They're going to high step.
For 20, that's a long time to high step. 20 minutes.
It is.
You ever tried?
High-stepping.
I'm lucky to be able to high step at all.
You're the low steppers.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the mid stepper.
That's where I'm at. I'm a mid.
I'm a mid. Yeah, I haven't quite.
That's like okay, Samaritan.
I'm not a bottom out stepper yet, but I'm like a mid stepper.
So there's a local band here. With probably some members that you may be familiar with, Brad. But anyway, they're called OK Samaritan. I don't know if you're familiar.
I think
but,
I've heard the name.
Yeah. So the joke is that they're not a good Samaritan. They're OK Samaritan.
Yeah, all right.
Just okay.
And man.
Oh, all right. So,
but beyond okay when it comes to music, that's for sure.
No doubt about it. Those guys are awesome.
So then, anyway, at 3:15, we got Rashara Knight and Honey Doves.
Rashara and the Honey Doves. They were here a couple weeks ago.
Just a few weeks ago, yeah.
Rashara Knight and the Honey Doves.
Yep.
Man, Rashara can sing.
Back when we had the KOPN kids
band.
here or whatever. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that's an excellent performance tomorrow
That's at
afternoon.
3:15, and then at 4 o'clock tomorrow. This is all the Columbia Area Earth Day Festival, by the way.
Right, and it's down at Peace Park.
And then at 4 o'clock, we got our friend Dylan McCord. He was in here not that long ago as well, right?
Yeah, Dylan hasn't been here on the program with us, but we should get him down here.
I thought he was in here.
No, Dylan's
sure
never been here, although we're friends. I mean, he's the sound guy at the Blue Note, has been for years.
One at Rose.
Yeah.
At Rose, yep.
I guess he's not at the Blue Note anymore, but he's one of the best sound guys around. And
my guess is he probably has something to do with the sound going on.
I wouldn't be surprised
tomorrow as well. Yep.
So anyway, he's also a really talented singer songwriter, and so
that he is.
So Dylan playing for a short set
He helped
tomorrow.
Toby and I out a lot back when we were playing Music Cafe. He used to do the music there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, that's sort of where he started before the Blue Fugue, right at the last days of Music Cafe.
Yeah. Yep. It's always a cafe.
Yeah. All right. So.
And then after that, after Dylan, we got the Fried Crawdaddies.
All right. Our friends at Fried Crawdaddies. Of course, they've been down here with us many times.
Come on.
Yep.
Bunch of real seasoned musicians in that band and a bunch of real talented guys. So.
And then I think Dylan's going to take the stage again after that while they do a set change before the headliners, our friends January Lanterns that we had down here right before their record release.
Yeah, Kristen,
which I believe is out now.
Yes, it is. Kristen and Andrew, the January Lanterns, check them out. They're really cool. All right, so great.
And you should see them all live. I mean, it's a free festival.
So tomorrow afternoon,
get down tomorrow.
Peace Park. Sounds like a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, that's a place to be. from noon until about 7 tomorrow night.
What do we have? Is there anything? Did we say something's happening at Cooper's tomorrow afternoon too? In case people
Yes,
want to
we
get out
did.
down by the river.
We did, but you're like calling me out
Down
again.
by
as you
the
always do.
river.
Let's see here.
Oh.
I had it up.
Oh,
It was
yeah. It's like you gotta have the.
You gotta be
Here
cool,
we go
dude.
tomorrow. We got Pat K. Pat K is
Oh yeah,
tomorrow.
Pat's playing tomorrow afternoon.
Exhibit,
So.
yes.
All right, so very good.
So
That
you got
is
that in the festival.
that's the rundown of what's happening tonight and tomorrow.
There's
so,
a lot of things happening.
all right,
We
so
got a lot
I like
going
your
on
guys-
in this
I
room
like
right
your,
now.
I like
by the
your
way,
guys' music scene, by the way. It sounds like there is a lot happening.
There really is. Actually, Columbia's got a great music scene, and I wish there were a few more venues. I feel like we don't have. I mean, for a college town, I wish there were a couple more venues. There used to be.
but like the
hey-
COVID times kind of messed things up, and everyone's just kind of coming back. Everything's like springing to life
We'll
right
see.
now.
We'll see. Hey, while these guys play another one, see what if we can find something about the Pierpont store. You know, they're doing some
Oh,
live
yeah, they
music
do
out
some
there
live
now
music
too.
too,
And
don't they?
I haven't really found out how to get their information. Really?
I've played there a couple times now. Yeah.
That's a
Right up from Cooper's. It's on the way to
that's
Cooper's.
a pretty cool
down
little
K and-
stage. I've only driven by it, but it looks pretty cool. Grab your mic, Brad.
My bad.
Not at all. Yeah, all these professional musicians, and then they come and do radio, and they forget to grab their mic.
Grab the mic, I know, dude.
This is your time to kick back, Mike, is when you're on the radio. Actually.
All right, so anyway, let's see if we can find Pierpont store. And before you guys play again, I want to talk about whistling and harmonica playing.
Cool.
So,
Learned
whistling.
that on the railroad.
You actually, I mean, but
No, I did. I really did. I learned how to play harmonica on the railroad because I'd be out there for.
you got to
7
whistle to people, huh? You're like,
Well, whistling, I've always been able to whistle. So I've always been a great whistler.
It's like
but
hailing a
harmonica,
cab, but hailing a
I
train.
picked that up literally on the railroad because I was a shot welder, curve specialist. So I'd be in my truck for like
actually working on the actual rail.
Yeah. So I was on a chain gang. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. That's what they call it. That's what they call it in the union.
That's what they
It's
call
a
it.
chain
Working
gang.
on the chain gang, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Were you
So-
going
that's so
downtown?
bad. Oh gosh, that's so bad.
all the live long day, man. Oh
But-
my gosh, yeah.
That's what they call it in terms. But anyway, I'd be in my truck for 14 hours a day,
Right.
and I would just listen to Allman Brothers, Led Zeppelin, and I picked up a harmonica pack, and I just started learning it.
Yeah, there's some
They came
good,
to
there's some
me.
good harmonica in some of that early Zeppelin.
Oh, yeah.
When the
Oh,
levee
yeah.
breaks, in particular, I'm thinking about that's
That's what
that's
came to mind,
that's
yeah.
Cover that
awesome.
song.
That's how I learned to play the drums. That's one of my favorite songs.
Oh,
just
yeah.
it's just got that driving beat, and it's not too difficult. And
Yeah.
anyway, right on. Okay, so but whistling, I'm more impressed by the whistling because I can't whistle very well at all. I mean, I'm lucky once in a while my lips will just happen to be the right whatever, and it'll work. But I certainly can't carry
I've been
a
whistling
tune
since I
or
was
something.
a kid, and I'd always like doing bird calls and stuff. And,
Well, you
know,
can even do like a little waver with yours,
Yeah.
like a vibrato almost type of thing.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
And so you've always incorporated that into your music? Or?
So if I don't have my harmonicas, yeah, I whistle.
So that's what's going on.
Yeah.
We're getting the whistle in place of the harmonica.
Which a lot of people actually prefer they come up, they're like, man, nobody whistles. I'm like, maybe I should just stop doing harmonica and do whistling the entire time.
Whistle while you work.
All right, hey, hold on. I got to do one more thing before you guys play another song. I would like to remind everyone that this program is brought to you in part by housekeeping and maid service Tidy Keepers Express, locally owned and operated and in business since 2013.
Thank you, Tidy Keepers.
Tidy Keepers Express can be found on the web at tidykeepersexpress.com or by calling 573-303-0336. Great sponsor of KOPN on this program. Appreciate the support. All right, if you want to be a underwriter of this program, I'm looking for underwriters. It wouldn't cost you much to have me shout out your company every Saturday afternoon and talk a little bit about what you all might do, and it's good for the station and good for the show and good for you. So if you want to underwrite Open Mic Radio, give us a call. Get a hold of us, okay? All right, back to our friend Steamboat Revival. Before more music, we haven't talked about upcoming shows. We should probably do that. What do you guys got going on?
So we play a bunch in Kansas City. We're trying to break out into the Midwest region right now. So I just got in contact with Jim Guthrie, who books a bunch of stuff out in Columbia. So we should be starting to break out into here. And if there's any bookers out there listening to this,
Richard King,
book us out.
You know, for Cooper's, the guy who does the booking out of Cooper's, his name is Miguel, and he's a good dude. And he's a friend of mine. If maybe after the show,
Definitely.
I'll give you his number, and you need to hit him up.
Honestly, I was thinking about we should do Cooper's after this.
Yeah, well, I mean, Mercer and Johnson are playing down there.
Do they got
It's
oysters
fun.
at Koopa's?
They have barely any food other than beef jerky. However, they have great music.
They
They got a lot of trucks down there now.
They probably got a food
bunch of
truck down there
trucks,
now.
yep.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, there's-
Actually, I saw the big cheese out there not too long ago.
Yep.
Big cheese is
Yeah.
so good.
Although I miss the I did
Kim's.
like
I
when
miss Kim's.
I love that the chicken.
Kim's Thai chicken. Yep.
Oh, that Thai chicken.
That's what we used to play for that pretty much when we were down there on Sundays.
That-
That
with
was
the
part of the
milk
pay.
tea?
That was
Part
part
of
of
the
the
pay.
pay. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mike could give us some beer and
Nice.
It's always a good time.
A few other things there, and then Kim, and then we take home enough Thai. And then we take home enough Thai food though to feed ourselves for the better part of a week.
Oh yeah,
You know, which I mean, I
I
could
just
make that last
survived
2 or
off
3
pad
days.
Thai for like 3 days.
Yep, yep.
I'll
That's-
attest to that.
I know a guy named
and it was good.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
All right.
But anyway, that's it. Yep.
All right, so shows all the time, all over the place. If people are looking for you in Kansas City, easy to find you.
Yeah, so,
Hey, and on your way there-
I was gonna say it's just all of our stuff's on our Facebook page or web page as well, but
Right.
Facebook page, Instagram.
Instagram.
Steamboat Revival, and we've got everything that's on there.
Easy to find you.
Yeah.
We're doing
Okay.
the levee on Friday.
Yeah, so in Kansas City,
Y'all are up.
Missouri, we're at the Ship in the West Bottoms on Thursday, and then we're down at the Levee on Friday.
Okay. Right on.
But our booking schedule should start really expanding on festivals here pretty soon on the Midwest region. So.
Okay. All right. Well, good. I'm looking forward to seeing you around town, and hope
Yeah.
hope the best for your band. You guys sound fantastic. I really.
thank you.
I mean, like I said, we only have 2 of the members of the band here with us today, but they sound like they could go on the road by themselves.
It's amazing what
we-
2 people can
so-
do when they get into
We
a
do a
groove
lot
and
of
feed
duo
love.
shows.
I bet it's awesome.
It's fun.
great.
Yeah. So you certainly got a vibe together. So
I'll tell you, the pay's a lot better for 2 than it is for 5.
you know it, man.
That is true. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That was the only benefit to scaling down the band.
I
that
always-
found out. pretty
I always
much.
take pay cuts for the band, though. I love doing the whole band. So.
Absolutely.
Right. Sure. Okay. All right. Let's do another one. We've got Chris and Brad in the studio with us this afternoon. Hunter's hanging out in the corner, popping caps, and well, maybe that's not a good way to put it. Pop the cap at anybody, but he opened a couple beers.
That was amazing. I saw you do that.
Yeah, this beer is
Ah,
massive.
You know, it comes with the old time
Bro,
territory.
that was something else. We were just amazed over here for a little bit. Y'all kept talking, but Mike just popped open a beer with a lighter. I've never seen it done before. And then Chris went and did it too.
It's
right
easy. It's called age.
After. Yeah, I guess so.
Age, leverage, and a little bit of what is it? Necessity is the mother of invention.
Exactly. I can't do it with my teeth anymore because
Oh,
my
no.
dentist said don't do that.
Yeah.
So I already got a broken molar in the back, and I'm like, I need health insurance.
There's a song there, Broken Molar.
Broken
I like
molar.
it.
Band name.
This one.
All right, we got another one here from Steamboat Revival. What we can do?
This one's called Northern Lights.
All right. Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. Check us out on the web, kopn.org.
Shining out in across the northern side. Where I've been laying down on the riverside. Time will pass
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
Wonderful stuff.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Very,
I love
very
your
cool.
voice, Chris.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
I'm
This is a bad day for my voice too.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Right? That's what they all say.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I'm really impressed. I can't
would
wait to see you
disagree.
guys play on a stage somewhere with the rest of the band.
Thank you, man.
Can't wait
All
to
right.
get you at the Rose or Cooper's.
Oh,
yeah, we're
gotta
working.
get there.
We're working on the road. So I'm
We've
pretty
got,
sure Jim will get us in there.
We got a few minutes left, so let me say that I'm excited about some of the shows that are come up. Next week, I really don't have anyone scheduled, but I think Elephant Foot is going to come down because they've got a show.
Yes.
They've got a show that night, and so I'm talking to
next
Eli, and I
Saturday?
think they'll probably come down and at least play a few songs.
Well, and you asked me about Pier Pond earlier, which
Yes,
I
what's
managed to locate.
All
And
right.
tonight, 8 o'clock, you can see Flyover Country.
Oh, all right. They do
Yeah,
a lot of
outside,
the
yeah.
happy hours at
Yeah.
Rose, and
And you were
solid
also
band.
correct about the East Side just doing karaoke tonight.
Yeah, okay.
I found that.
Well,
It's hard for me to find that
I
out
appreciate
because I
you
don't
fact
do the,
checking me.
I don't do the facey spacey and I don't twit people or whatever. So I'm not.
I hate having to do
I
the
don't do
Facebook.
that stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
So it's hard for me to get on there.
Yeah,
Sometimes
it's
I get.
rough.
Sometimes I can find it, and sometimes it's just like, no, you must create an account.
That's why I can't wait
Yeah,
for our
man.
manager to completely take over
There you
everything.
go.
So then I don't have
So,
to have Facebook
Then
or
he can
Instagram
deal.
anymore.
Then he can deal with that, right?
Okay, so hold that thought for a second. I want to talk about management and recording really quickly here. But anyway, Elephant Foot, I'm hoping next week we'll see Daniel Lutz on the 7th of May, The Brink on the 21st of May. They're a jazz combo. Awesome.
Okay.
And Will Reeves on the 28th. And I think Steve's probably going to join him, Steve Drummer. Steven.
All right.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? And I'm hoping Noah Earl, too, maybe, because they all play together a lot of the time. So,
We got to get Noah in here.
yeah, I
for
know.
sure.
And him and I have
He's-
talked,
he's
but he's
playing
so
all the
damn
time.
busy. He's a farmer and he's a father, and he is really busy. He doesn't really perform.
He's a
that
harvester
often.
of tunes.
I'll tell you what, he's a hell of a musician, though.
He
I mean,
is.
for a guy who
He is,
really,
for
I mean, he really
Farmers
is
always
fantastic.
are.
That's right.
I mean it, man.
He is.
Okay,
I
so
love
that's
Noah.
what's coming up. We got a bunch of great stuff in the next month or so. If you want to join the list, get a hold of me or Kurt down here at the station, or find me online. It's MikeHagan.com, MikeHagan. They always spell my son's name wrong in the paper now. He's a baseball player. He's a senior at Hickman, and I gotta give him props here. But he's been getting.
Hey, I saw him
He's been
on.
getting some
I saw him on the
press, and he's
front
been on
page
the
of the.
news.
He was on the front
He's
page of the
playing really
sports
good
page. I
ball.
think the Missourian, Monday for the tournament that went on.
And he's going to college.
Cranking
He's
one
going to
out.
be playing college baseball in the fall. I'm
crazy.
super proud of him. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, they always spell his name Hagen. I'm like, can you at least just look at the roster? I mean, how hard is it with this great journalism community, and they can't even spell people's names wrong? Pardon
Why
me.
can't you
Okay.
just
That's
print?
one
Right.
sport I wish I got into was baseball.
That's one that I grew up with, and I've always been sort of partial to it. I like baseball, but my other kid plays soccer, and I like a lot. I just like a good competitive game, I guess.
I
So
play with a bunch of drunks down on 39th Street,
That sounds
and
like-
it's pretty fun. Well, there's been a Royals player that came there before, and he was throwing 90-mile-an-hour pitches. I was like, this is so intense.
oh yeah. Yeah. Just hope he keeps it away from you and over the plate. Okay, so recording, where and who with, and are you planning to release more material, etc.?
Definitely.
Yes, so we've got actually a 4-song EP coming out. We're recording right now with Brennan Pittman over at Studio 48 down in
Okay.
Kansas City, Kansas.
You've already released a couple songs there.
Yeah.
You got Fire on the Hill, and
so
and,
we really
and-
like working there. It's just an awesome space to work at. And
all super nice
It's
guys.
out at his house. It's really low key. We're able to do whatever we want there.
So much
And,
gear. Too.
Yeah, there's just
So
gear to be
much
able to
gear.
use. And the really great thing too is his pricing. So it's $25 an hour.
Wow.
Which is
Really?
just
No, for-
That's
amazing.
very nice
Yeah.
for,
Yeah.
for somebody starting out, for
Yeah.
sure. Yep.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to it, and you just stay in touch. All right, and
Absolutely, yes.
and we'll keep working, and we'll be your
please
conduit
come
here
back
in
again.
Columbia. Honestly, I'll
Thank you.
help you out if you need gigs or whatever. I'll do my best because I
Thank you.
know all these guys around here. So
That's excellent. Yeah. Thank you so
right.
much.
Okay. So what did I miss? Anything you guys want to talk about before we go to your last tune here?
Shoot.
I think we've covered a lot.
All right. Well.
We've covered a lot. I mean, there's always more to cover,
Right.
but, you know, I mean,
All right.
later
Okay.
dates.
So we know how to find them. All right, just go online and check out Steamboat Revival. You can find them on Instagram and Facebook. And who should I invite? Anybody that
Anybody.
Huh?
Anybody.
to your shows? Everybody come to the shows.
Everybody.
We will take. We will take.
We will
any-
play to everybody.
Okay, what I meant was, I have a question for you guys. Is there someone that you know that I should invite here to the show?
Oh, well, I'm trying to think.
Maybe someone that we might have missed, or
Ooh, okay. You know, I got another band, a little side project in Columbia. Archibald Yell. It's starting up again.
Archibald what?
Archibald Yell. It's a street name in Arkansas that we thought was pretty hilarious.
Archibald Yell.
Yeah, Archibald Yell Road.
Okay.
Yeah,
Archibald, y'all roll.
All right.
I like it.
All right. I made a note. We'll check out Archibald. All right.
Absolutely.
Okay, we're gonna hear one more from Steamboat Revival, or at least a chunk of the band here, and then Kurt, you and I'll say toodaloo, and we'll make way for
La
Shumba and a reggae
Yeah,
party.
man.
Okay. All right.
Get your dancing shoes on, Columbia.
That's right.
And
Once
beyond.
again, Ross Shumba and a reggae party, 6 until 8. Chris with Blues on Broadway. From
Hey, and
8
all
till
you
11.
listening in Japan and Germany,
All of our
and,
international listeners.
thank you so much for tuning.
Absolutely,
We really
everyone,
appreciate
wherever
it.
you are.
Yeah, it's all
There
community.
or wherever.
We have some international listeners here. That's awesome.
We actually
Certainly.
do.
That's
Yeah,
super
we
cool.
really do. It's a global world. My man.
All right, once again, this
global
is
world.
Steamboat Revival. What are you guys going to play for us?
Rollaway Train.
All right, here we go. KOPN Columbia, Open Mic Radio, 89.5 FM, KOPN.org.
That red stripe is doing it for me now. My gosh. Anyway, this one's Rollaway Train.
Roll away on your summer blues. Every time I was in Georgia now, feeling like, well, another one of your wild. Come on now, darling, get on the roadway. Yeah, how does it feel? Rolling away on the train again. Down ahead in the Colorado mountains on the rollaway train back to LA.
All right.
Thank you, man.
Very, very cool. I'm so glad you guys came down this afternoon. Excellent time, Bradley. Great
Thank
show.
you for having us.
Very, very great. All right, Chris.
It's been a great Saturday afternoon.
Oh yes.
Well, I'm sure glad that you came down once again. I appreciate you making the trip, and I was, like I said, I wasn't sure what to expect. I'm really, really pleased with what I'm hearing, and you guys sound great.
I'm looking forward to the next time.
Me too. I can't wait to see you guys play. I've said it a few times, but yeah, stick around and keep your ears open and eyes open for these guys, everyone. We'll get them back here to Columbia, but Steamboat Revival. And easy to find on the web. We've said it, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. All right, we're going to play... we'll play the song Fire on the Hill after you and me say goodbye, Kurt, but we'll say goodbye to these guys. Thanks again. Hunter, thanks for hanging around and
Thanks for
helping
making
out.
the trip. Safe travels.
Thank you.
Brad, you
Travels,
guys can get
boys.
packed up, and we'll have Kurt say goodbye to everyone. But thanks for listening, everyone. We'll come back next week. We've got perhaps Elephant Foot, I'm hoping. If not, we'll figure something out. And in the meantime, take care of yourselves, take care of other people, be cool. And yeah, come on back next week. Stick around. Rashumba and a reggae party coming at you in about 5-10 minutes. And Chris with Blues on Broadway shortly after that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In the meantime, be kind to yourself and be kind to others.
I like that.
That's right.
See you next week. Right?
Toodaloo.
Thanks a lot. There you go. That was Open Mic Radio. See you next week. Same open mic time. Same open mic channel.
I'll announce this, right? Hey, we're Steamboat Revival. We're live at Studio 48. This one's called Fire on the Hill.
desert